All right, guys. All right. Guess who is back? Joao Felix, Chelsea. Joao Felix is back to Chelsea now on a permanent basis, not loan, but permanent basis. We'll get into that in a minute. And also, news broke out. First of all, I'll start with apologizing for not dropping Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea versus Manchester City preview. I'm sorry about that. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't really drop that video. So, yeah, let's get into the Joao Felix story. So, according to Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, and other journalists and sources, it is clear. David Ornstein even reported, I'm reading David Ornstein report, it is clear that Chelsea have reached an agreement with Atletico Madrid over permanent signing of Joao Felix. Personal terms already in place for the 24-year-old Portugal international attacker to join Chelsea from Atletico on a 6-year deal plus option of additional 12 months. That's a very good news. That's a very, very good news. After the 2-0 thrashing, it's not really a thrashing because we played quite well, but regardless, that doesn't change the fact that we lost. But after the 2-0 loss to Man City, I think this is a very, very good news to just set the mood right. You get me? And and that's quite fantastic. That's quite fantastic. But like I said, the coach is going to have a lot of headache choosing players, unless some players are moved on, like the whole Sterling thing. We'll get to that as well. And we'll be getting to Chukwuemeka links to Barca and Napoli, and Romelu Lukaku and Gallagher as well. All these things, we'll touch on them before the end of this video. This video will be about 10 to 15 minutes, not more than that. So we'll just touch on all these things and just give my thoughts. And maybe my preview might still drop. Please, I'm sorry to stop the video, but if you are new around here and you like what I'm doing, or you have been watching the channel for a while and you like what I'm doing, as you can see, we were already almost approaching 300 subscribers. That's like 250 to 2 something you get. But my targets or my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't get that without you. You get me? I can't get that without you. Get there without you. So give the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then just let's build the biggest community ever. So subscribe please, and like the video as well, so it helps. So YouTube can equally suggest it to other Chelsea fans, and then we get bigger and bigger by the day. And for my 241, I remember this, so 200 currently while I'm recording, my 241 OG subscribers, I would love to say thank you to you all. So let's get back to the video. So multiple reports have come about the whole Joao Felix thing, which I think is very, very good. You get me? But there have been some news about the fee. There was different fee. I've been hearing different figures going around, like 35, 36, 38, some say 40. But here is the actual fee, because why I think the 38, the 36 doesn't make sense is because Chelsea and Napoli, these people, Atletico Madrid rejected a 45 million euros offer by Chelsea. So there's no way they are accepting 30 something that everyone is carrying out. So reports have that Chelsea are set to pay Atletico Madrid 50 million plus 10 million in bonuses for Joao Felix. And I think multiple reports have come to clear that. Or maybe, if this is not true, then before the day ends or by tomorrow, Fabrizio is going to clear us. You get me? And Joao Felix is going to be coming to Chelsea by tomorrow. I think he's going to do his medical and sign. I don't know if he needs a medical because he already done it the last time he came, but I think he's going to come do his medical, and maybe his media works, and then we announce him before our match against Civiet on Thursday. You get me? So I think this is a very good signing. How do you rate the signing in a 1 to 10? I think I give Joao Felix a 7. He automatically improves us. But we haven't actually attacked our main problem. We saw it against Manchester City, and it's going to still repeat itself. I love Jackson, a very good player. I don't want to sell him, but at this point we need a Victor Osimhen, a more clinical striker. Like I spoke extensively about the whole thing in my preview, which bad network didn't let me drop it. My network was very, very bad, so I was trying to upload the video. I couldn't upload it, but I might still upload it today. I'm not sure, but I spoke about it. The difference between Chelsea and Manchester United and Manchester City was Haaland. We played really good, but we didn't have a final man, a man that's going to put the ball in the net. That's what we didn't have, and that's what Man City had, and that was the difference in the game. We were 1-0 down, you get me? So like they had more advantage. So we'll be moving on to Sterling. No, to Gallagher. Sorry. So as the deal with Chelsea and this people has been complete, and Chelsea and Atletico Madrid has been completed for Joao Felix, that means Gallagher's move to Atletico is alive. Like, it's basically done, because he's going to be flying back to Atletico to complete his deal. Atletico is going to be announcing their players they have signed to their fans on Wednesday. You get me? So they needed Gallagher to be there. I think that was one of the things that made the deal to be more faster. So they needed Gallagher to be there. I was thinking the deal could have been get done tomorrow, but Atletico, Joao Felix will be in Madrid maybe tomorrow or next. You get me? Or next, or because they need to announce him. I think he has done his medical. It's just that, and he has signed the contract. Just that Atletico haven't signed theirs. So I think everything just get done as well. But I'll read the report according to Fabrizio Romano that understand Conor Gallagher has been authorized by Chelsea to travel to Madrid in the next 48 hours. Deal already done in 42 million, and Simeone was pushing again for it. All done between Gallagher and Atletico, all done between Atletico and Chelsea. Here we go, confirmed. So the deal is basically saying Gallagher can now be considered as an Atletico player. I'm going to miss him. These are quality players we are going to lose because of this shambolic owner and the way they've been running things. These are one of the good players that know what it means to be Chelsea players that wants to defend the club with their blood. Players that bleed blue, according to what Mikel said. So these are just like the collateral damage or the repercussion that we'll be seeing with this whole, we won't really blame the club, but we could probably blame the Premier League, the whole financial thing. And Chelsea haven't really done their business in the best way possible. So all that, kind of accumulates and contributes as well. So we're talking about Sterling now, and after Sterling, we'll be discussing about Lukaku as well. So Sterling has demanded answers over his future at Chelsea. He was left out in the match against Manchester City. You get me? And he released a statement. I think Chelsea are trying to force him out. I don't know why Chelsea. You want the player leave the club, you don't have to force him out. Just tell them, okay, we don't need you. You're not in our plans. Go. This just goes and find another club. Sterling is not like some of the fringe players we have that no club is interested. Sterling can still attract the best of the best. Even though Saudi Arabia is there, Juventus is equally in for him as well. You get me? What a club? Fenerbahce, I think they are equally interested in him, but more clubs are interested because now I think Chelsea are just signifying we don't want him anymore. And he put out a statement before the match against Manchester City, and the whole drama and the whole Sky Sports and things has been bashing him. But another thing I like to say about the sellouts of Lukaku, that seller, that snake. There was a video of Ferdinand talking about the whole Sterling situation, and the fucking that flipping snake went and liked it. That's one of the I can't stand that guy. I don't like him. Like, I used to like him though, but day by day the attitude and things he displays just kind of make me not to like him anymore. So due to the whole clarification of the future, Raheem Sterling does not expect to be involved when Chelsea hosts Servette in the first leg of the Europa Conference League playoff on Thursday. So we're playing Servette and the handkerchief. Servette. Is it Servette or Servette? You get me? So he's not expected to play because of the whole clarification and things. We're gonna see how the thing get done. This will be like 10 days more for the transfer window to end. Maybe 9 days. Because today is almost done, but things can equally happen. And I waited a little while just to know if the Victor Osimhen news would drop, to know what's up on the Victor Osimhen deal. But so far so good, nothing has been said about it. Maybe we'll get an update on that tomorrow once the Joao Felix deal. Joao Felix deal is done now, so all eyes will now be on Osimhen. We attack the Osimhen deal in the remaining 9 days or 10 days of the transfer market. So moving to Romelu Lukaku. Yeah. So multiple reports has come in for Lukaku. They said that Lukaku is very, very close to joining Napoli, according to Fabrizio Romano. So I think a deal has been accepted. I've been hearing different figures of the deal, and so I don't want to say anything about the figure. So the deal is done. The Fabrizio or any other trusted source like David Einstein gives us the figures and how much is being sold. And remember, there's no swap deal. I said in one of my videos that there won't be a swap deal for Osimhen and Lukaku. Chelsea will treat both deal separately. But what is going to happen, what I think is going to happen is giving them Lukaku kind of soften the stance for Chelsea to get in Osimhen, soften the stance of Napoli. So then they will like a little bit, they will charge us a little bit less, a little bit discount for Osimhen. Now Chelsea has to discuss with the player and his camp and his agents to know what's up, basically. You get me? Because I think the salary is a problem. You get me? But the talks has to go on and stuff. And you have to remember that PSG lost Gonzalo Ramos in the weekend. I don't know if they are going to reactivate their interest in Osimhen, but I think they are going for a Nigerian separate guy in Lookman. I don't know why no one is going for that guy. He's very, very good. He has had a fantastic year, and he's in contention for the African best player of the year. Very, very good player. No one is looking for him. Maybe he doesn't have a good agent. So we're moving on to Connie Chukwuemeka. That's like basically the last thing we'll be talking about today. So Connie Chukwuemeka could go on loan or on permanent. Here he's looking for the right opportunity and has been linked with Napoli and Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona has been long time admirer of Chukwuemeka. Even the first time we signed him, Barcelona were actually the first to be linked with him. I think Barcelona are trying to he should be out of contract in the January or so, something like that. And Barcelona are trying to get him for free, and then Todd Bowley moved in and paid blah blah blah. And then we signed him. So Napoli, Barcelona, we have known. There were reports saying that if Hansi Flick demands a new midfielder, Barcelona might move in for him. You get me? So, and if you remember, Gundogan has been linked to his move back to City, and he's basically leaving Barcelona. So that could maybe give a space or a vacant for another midfielder to come in. Napoli, we just said that this morning that Napoli are probably interested in signing Chukwuemeka. So we just basically have to see how everything turns out. I don't want to stretch this video longer than it has been already. So we'll just end it here. When more news clarifies the Chukwuemeka deal comes, we'll drop it. And if you watched my video where I discussed about 12 players that's going to be sold by Chelsea, you see I talked about all these things, Sterling and Chukwuemeka there, and you should go check it out and see the 12 players that I think Chelsea are still going to sell if the right offer comes, or the ones that are going to be shipped out if the right offer comes this summer. You get me? So that's it. And I think there will be some suggestions on video on your screen right now. I think you should check it out as well. So, and I'll see you in the next one. It could be.